Hello? Are you there? Okay. Yeah. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm in my room. Where are you? Okay. I'm not intruding, right? You're okay too? Okay. I'm sorry for calling. It's okay if I don't talk much, right? What? Nothing. I'm fine. Why am I breathing so much? Because it's so suffocating to remember things I don't want to remember. And they keep knocking at my skull. And I'm so frustrated with myself. And I'm so mad. And I'm so embarrassed. What if I die and people remember me in that way? It's not even nighttime, and I'm overthinking already. At this point, I just want to sleep, because that feels like it would be better than being awake and thinking about the past. Can you hear me properly? Okay. I'm okay. At least that's what I want to say. That's what I want to feel. They say that if you keep repeating the same phrase over and over again, you'll start to believe it. Is that true? Does that really work? Does that somehow convince the whole universe to believe in you? I doubt it. Are you comfortable with your life? Sorry. Just trying to get my mind off things. Like, actually, are you satisfied with the way things are? Are you glad that you were born into this kind of life? I doubt that everyone will feel the same way all the time. Of course, nothing is always the same all the time. I feel like sneezing, but I can't sneeze. Whatever. I feel like the question, how are you, kind of loses its meaning now. It's become like a gesture of just checking out or checking in on someone. Are you actually curious when you ask someone that? Are you actually wondering what they feel? And if they told you, would you actually listen? Would I actually listen? I try to listen. People seem to like that when I act interested. The older I get, the more I'm unsure with how I am. I'm sorry. Oh, nothing. I feel the need to apologize all the time because I feel like everything I do feels like a mistake. Is it really a mistake? What counts as a mistake? Something that you didn't want to happen? Something that you didn't intend? But other people could misinterpret the things you do intend as some kind of mistake. So, what counts as a mistake? Do we just go by dictionary terms and say that it was something, it was an action, an unwanted action that wasn't taken well? Oh, I miss my dictionary. It was big and old, and I left it on the floor. But this fucking house has a bunch of fucking maggots attracted to book pages. Oh, my book. They ate it all. They made holes on it. It was so disgusting. I had to sweep them all out, and the tiny little maggots left a bunch of dirt on it. It's so gross, so gross. And it just reminds me of the time where my dad bought this like really well-maintained book, War of the Worlds, and like there was even a whole movie about it starring Brad Pitt and this one kid, and no, he had 2 kids in that movie, and it was fine, I guess, but they adapted it from a book, and it was from War of the Worlds, which is like a bunch of stories. I only read the first one, but I forgot all about it, and there was the second chapter that was about the Empress of China, the one that murdered everyone to become the Empress. I think she was the only Empress. I forgot her name. Something that had a Y and an X in her name. I forgot where they... whatever. And I put it on the side of my desk. And the thing is, if I put it too close to the wall, the maggots will come. And they ate it all. And I was just so sad and disappointed because I had my notebook on it. And that notebook contained a bunch of stuff that I wrote, personal stuff that I wrote, and they ate the fucking pages. And I was just so sad. I wrote that when I was a kid, and they just ate it all, and it's just gone now. Man. And I remember, again, because my room is right next to the bathroom, the old bathroom. Well, there's a wall separating, of course, but like if you go around the other wall and the other door, and I used to bathe in that bathroom. It was old and stuff, but that was when my grandma was still alive, so we used it. And when she I don't know when exactly I saw this, but like there was a dead rat on the sink of the bathroom, and the rat moved around and everything, and then I thought, aren't you supposed to be dead? But no, he wasn't dead. Why are there pins in my hair? How the hell did you get here? What the hell? Okay, I'll put you back in the calendar. Okay, so the rat was moving, but it was dead already, and it smelled rancid. And so like out of curiosity, I stared at it from the doorway, and it was moving around. It was what was inside it? So I looked closer, and there was a bunch of maggots filling the so disgusting, so gross. And like my house is just, it's kind of near a forest, so there are a bunch of rodents going around, and like you could hear crickets and everything. And like there was even a couple times where the birds would come in, and there was even a bat one time. And so the mosquitoes, I wish they die. They've killed more people than freaking bears and lions or something. And so disgusting. And you know what else disgusts me? Myself. Because I don't want to remember. You know, Kobeni, she just like me for real. When I saw her being panicking and all that, I thought, and on the outside we weren't the same, but in the inside I felt like she was representing my soul. She was crying and everything, to the point that whatever. I want to take a nap, but I'm not sleepy, but I want to sleep. It's like being hungry but not wanting to eat anything. Have you eaten anything? If you could have one last meal, and you were an inmate, and you were on life sentence. No, not a life sentence. Because if you were in life sentence, you would be in prison for life. What do you call that thing when you're arrested and you do a heinous crime, and when you get the death sentence. If you had the death sentence and you had to eat one last meal, one last time, what would it be? I've asked some friends and they said a whole feast. And while I was thinking like maybe ice cream or something. Because like if you're gonna die anyway, why does food matter? You're not gonna remember the taste. But then again, at least you'll remember it in the moment. What's your favorite food? What's your favorite drink to go with your favorite food? Do you even have a favorite drink? And if you had a favorite food, would you even want to have to drink that drink with it? I'm sorry for asking the most random questions. What was I talking about again when I called you? Do you even remember what I was breathing about? What I was breathing about? Is there a reason to breathe? Like, do you ever just remember your breathing and now you have to do manual labor just to keep breathing? Do you want to talk to me? I feel like I'm talking over you. Man, you must be really busy. I feel like you're a hard worker. Yeah, believe me, I feel like you're a hard worker. Like, I feel like I'm lazy, and so I assume other people work harder than me, even though I don't see them. Man, I'm fucking scared. I want to hide away in a little hole. Maybe that's where I get buried. If I had to get burnt into ashes, what do you call that? If I get cremated, do you get buried still? Or do you just get put inside this, like, museum or something? I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't have to know because I'm the one inside the jar anyway. Would you rather get cremated or buried? Because if you're cremated, you'd have to first be made sure dead so that they could burn you. But what if they aren't sure that you're dead? Would you... Okay. If you were mistaken to be dead, would you rather be buried alive or burnt alive? I feel like you would rather be buried alive because being burnt hurts a lot. But then again, there was this question of, would you rather get killed by fire or by ice? As in, like, not getting thrown ice, but like getting frozen by ice. Would you rather die in the cold or die in the heat? Because, like, there was this one person I was talking to, or like indirectly talking to. I was just listening on their conversation and I was pretending that I was engaging by just listening. And I think they said they just wanted to die by fire. But then I thought, wouldn't that be more painful? Why would you pick the most painful one? If you die by cold, you wouldn't feel anything. You would feel numb, and then you'd be dead before you know it. Wouldn't you prefer that? It's slow. I get it. It's slow, but like you wouldn't be feeling the pain. Would you rather have a slow, painless death or a quick, painful one? Because I get that they say that a quick, painless death is preferable, but what if we switch it up a little and you like is it okay that I'm saying these random things? Let me distract myself real quick by you having to listen to me, okay? So what if you had to die quick, but it's painful as fuck? And what... I'm sorry for cursing, by the way. I hope your mama don't hear. But like, what if you had to die a quick, painful death or a slow, painless death? Because you wouldn't be able to feel the painless death, but it would be really gruelingly slow that you could have like some psychological effects where you think you're in pain, where you actually don't feel anything. Or would you rather have it like be over in like a few seconds, but in those few seconds you'd be feeling extreme amounts of pain before you die? What would you choose? I feel like I'll go for the cold one still. Yeah. You know, I used to have a thing with cold fingers. What? Why? Because I want to delete the one. I want to... Nothing. I didn't do anything. I just want to delete the one thing that I first did, so like people wouldn't associate me with it. Even though people keep looking back at the thing I made, I don't want to remember. I want to forget. Please forget about that. Please don't remember that. If you saw me